so that you can make the most of this special day. Graduands should remain in their allocated seats until they are asked to move towards the steps at the right-hand side of the stage by the marshals. If there are any graduands who are not in the seat shown on the ticket they were given when they registered, could you please make yourselves known now to the ushers in the blue gowns? As your name is read out, you will make your way onto the stage. The traditional process of conferring a degree is to shake hands with the presiding officer. You will walk across the stage and shake hands with the Dean of Faculty, and then continue across the stage and shake hands with the Vice-Chancellor and turn to have your photograph taken. If for faith reasons you prefer not to shake hands, we would ask that you keep your hands at your sides. You will then walk down the steps, collect your certificate and commemorative folder, and return to a seat guided by our ushers. We do ask that graduands make us aware of any mobility issues they have prior to the ceremony. But if anyone thinks they will have difficulty negotiating the steps or walking across the stage, please let the ushers know now. Thank you for your attention during that demonstration. We will now start the formal proceedings. Just before the procession enters the auditorium, there are a few domestic arrangements that I would like to run through with you. Firstly, in the case of an emergency, and should an evacuation of the building be necessary, you are asked to leave in an orderly fashion by the nearest available exit. Ushers will guide you to the appropriate exit. Please do not re-enter the building until you are told it is safe to do so. Smoking is not permitted in the auditorium, and you are also asked to kindly turn off all mobile phones for the duration of the ceremony. Photography and the use of video cameras during the ceremony is allowed. All we would ask, however, is that when using cameras and video recorders, you remain in your place and please do not stand in the aisles. This is requested in order to comply with fire safety regulations. It is expected that the ceremony will last for approximately 60 to 90 minutes. At the close of the ceremony, you will be asked to stand whilst the procession leaves the auditorium. The graduates will follow the procession. Guests, please remain in your places during this time. Finally, as a courtesy to all those present, we would be most grateful if you could remain in your seats for the duration of the ceremony. Please do not leave the auditorium during the ceremony unless it is absolutely necessary. The finalists will be presented singly, and you can find the finalists' names in the centre of the graduation booklet. We hope that you all have a most enjoyable afternoon. Please stand for the ceremonial procession.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Please do be seated. Graduates, award winners, honoured guests, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Simon Walford. I chair the board of the university, and it's a great privilege to be Master of Ceremonies tonight at this graduation ceremony for the conferment of awards for the Wolverhampton School of Art. Most importantly, a warm welcome to all the graduates, the distinguished class of 2017. It's to recognise your success and your graduation, which we are all here to celebrate tonight. Welcome too to the Supporters Club up in the circles. Delighted to see you here. And seated behind me are members of the academic staff, the invited guests of the school and of the wider university community, and particularly a warm welcome to the Mayor of Sandwell, Chancellor Amadil Haq, who is here behind me. The ceremony tonight will begin with the awarding of an honorary degree, and then we have the presentation of the graduates. Each will come up onto the stage to be presented to the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Jeff Eyre, here on my right, and to the Dean of the Faculty, Dr. John Pym, here on my left. And special mention will be made of prizes and academic distinctions. We would ask you, please, to join in applauding the achievements of each student as they graduate from the university. I hope that everybody has a most enjoyable evening, and I'm going to ask now the Vice-Chancellor to address us.
Mayor of Sandwell, distinguished guests, ladies, gentlemen, graduates, welcome to this University of Wolverhampton graduation ceremony. It's one of 30 ceremonies we do across the world, predominantly in Wolverhampton, where we graduate over 7,000 students every year. And all the graduation ceremonies are all very different, but they have a unifying theme, which is about celebrating the success of our students, our graduates sat in front here, and congratulating them for what they've done. Because you have made a significant achievement in your life. And we need to be able to reflect and to celebrate that. And celebration is the nature of this particular event. And it's about why so many of your families, your friends who are here today will be here to celebrate that with you. Behind me are many of the staff who will have supported you during your studies, and I'm sure you'll wish to thank them for all that they have done. But you graduate as somebody with the skills of future learning and further learning. You graduate in today's society of lifelong learning, where it is crucial that you continue to learn, that you continue to reflect. And remember the words of Mahatma Gandhi. Live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. Graduates, you need to be proud. Proud of all the hard work that has got you to where you are today. Proud of your dedication. Proud of your achievement. Proud of every single success you've had. And proud of all those life experiences that you've gained. You leave us as a graduate with the skills of critical reflection and critical thinking. Key aspects for the future of our society and our economy. Now, graduates, you'll be under the impression that you've done everything you need to do to complete your graduation. You have one last task in wearing the hats that you have on and the shoes that might have just come out of a box this morning. You have to come up these stairs and go down those stairs. And I can assure you that every single person in the room wishes you all the best. And we will make this a particular event to remember. You graduate from a university with a long, rich, illustrious heritage. A heritage that dates back to 1827 when it was established as Wolverhampton Mechanics Institute. Today it's grown to a university of 23,000 students operating on a range of campuses in the area. And you did your studies at our Walsall campus. And you did them in the Performance Hub, brand new building a few years ago, where you had state-of-the-art facilities, as well as what I actually believe to be the largest illuminated sign on the planet. And the facilities you have and the staff you have there, absolutely superb, and they've helped you to get to where you are today. But our heritage is very much about the development of a curriculum and a support mechanism that prepares you for the next stage of your life, whatever that might be. But it's also about providing opportunity. You have taken the opportunity that we've provided, and you've used it successfully. And we're now supporting you in the next stage of your journey. We believe that education should be freely accessible to all, and that you should be able to benefit from it. And we hope to be able to provide that form of education for many years to come, as it is the bedrock of economic, social, and political development. So we stayed true to our mission and our heritage, and the opportunity is absolutely crucial. And we continue to provide opportunities for young people of all walks of life and prepare them for the future. And we hope in the future you will help us, as some of our ambassadors do today. One of our ambassadors is the England cricket captain, Joe Root, who, visiting the university and visiting the Performance Hub, said it's amazing how Wolverhampton encourages the younger generation to pursue different dreams whilst at the same time giving so many opportunities.